Hey everyone, welcome back to Ganai's Sports News. We are kicking things off with the biggest story in the sports world right now. The 2026 FIFA World Cup knockout stage is officially here. According to ESPN, the round of 32 got underway this weekend, and it started with a bang. Co-host Canada made history on home soil, picking up a massive win against South Africa in Inglewood, California, a result that sent the crowd absolutely wild. The group stage is now behind us, and as ESPN soccer coverage has been highlighting all weekend, the field is stacked. ESPN analyst Gab Marcotti has also been putting together his best 11 of the group stage, featuring the usual superstars, Messi, Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., all showing up on the biggest stage. And speaking of favorites, ESPN's World Cup power rankings heading into the knockout rounds still have Spain, Brazil, and Argentina at the top, but there are some serious dark horses lurking. The message is clear, the easy games are gone. From here, it's win or go home. Alright, let's get into some juicy transfer talk. Sky Sports is reporting, citing Monday's newspaper roundup, that Barcelona are actively exploring a deal to bring Harry Kane to the new camp. Now this would be absolutely massive. Kane is coming off what's been a strong World Cup campaign with England, and it looks like that form has put him firmly on Barca's radar. The report suggests the Spanish giants are making moves after the tournament, looking to add that elite striker presence up front. Kane is currently under contract at Bayern Munich, so any deal would be complicated and expensive. But we all know how Barcelona operate in the transfer market when they really want someone. Sky Sports hasn't confirmed a deal is done, but the fact that talks are being explored is enough to send the football world into a frenzy. We'll be watching this one very closely. Would Kane in a Barcelona shirt be box office? Absolutely. Stay tuned. Now over to the golf course, and what a finish we had at the Travelers Championship. Both ESPN and BBC Sport are reporting that world number 1 Scottie Scheffler and Norway's Viktor Hovland are heading into a sudden death Monday playoff after an absolutely thrilling final round at TPC River Highlands. ESPN tells us Scheffler drained a clutch 8-foot par putt on the 18th hole to force the tie. That is ice cold under pressure. Hovland, meanwhile, had the Norwegian fans going absolutely nuts. BBC Sport noted that a huge group of Norway football fans who were already in the US for the World Cup made their way to the course to cheer on their golf hero. And what a party that must have been. On the flip side, it wasn't all smiles at TPC River Highlands. Sky Sports covered a moment JT Poston will want to forget forever. The American carded a jaw-dropping septuple bogey on the 13th hole. 7 over par on a single hole. Just brutal. But hey, that's golf. Back to the playoff. Scheffler versus Hovland. Monday, sudden death. Do not miss it. Moving to the grass courts of SW19, and one of the most anticipated stories of the entire summer of sports. ESPN has a fascinating behind-the-scenes look at Serena Williams' return to Wimbledon, her first appearance at the All-England Club in 4 years. According to ESPN, Serena has been preparing tirelessly for this comeback, putting in serious work behind the scenes to make sure she's ready for the moment. And what a moment it will be. The 23-time Grand Slam champion stepping back out onto those iconic Wimbledon courts is the kind of storyline that transcends sport. Meanwhile, ESPN's experts have been weighing in on who they think will lift the trophies this year. On the men's side, world number 1 Jannik Sinner is the clear favorite, while the women's draw looks wide open, with some experts backing Coco Gauff or Iga Swiatek. Could an American take that women's title? The experts seem to think it's very possible. Wimbledon is always unmissable, but with Serena back in the picture, this year feels extra special. Alright, boxing fans, buckle up because the fight game just got very interesting. Sky Sports caught up with UFC President Dana White, and he had some tantalizing things to say. White teased that he has all the information on where the Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury fight will take place, though he kept the location firmly under wraps for now. Classic Dana. But here's the other bombshell from that same conversation. White did not rule out the possibility that Zuffa, the parent company behind the UFC, could get involved in promoting Alexander Usyk's farewell fight against Deontay Wilder. When asked directly, White simply said, anything is possible. That is a significant statement. Zuffa stepping into the world of heavyweight boxing promotion would be a massive shakeup for the sport. We've seen crossover promotions between combat sports before, But having Zuffa's machine behind a Usyk-Wilder fight? That would be on another level entirely. Dana White is clearly in the middle of a very busy summer, and the boxing world is watching his every move. Let's hop across to MLB for a couple of stories that baseball fans are going absolutely crazy about. First up, ESPN is reporting that the Boston Red Sox have completed a stunning 4-game sweep of their bitter rivals, the New York Yankees, right at Fenway Park. The final game went to extra innings, with Jarren Duran coming through with the clutch walk-off hit in the 10th inning to seal a 5-4 victory. A dramatic blown lead in the 9th made it a nail-biter, but Boston got it done, sweeping the Yankees at home. That's the stuff of Red Sox legend. And in other MLB news, ESPN reports that Philadelphia Phillies slugger Kyle Schwarber has reached 30 home runs for the season, becoming the first player in the entire major leagues to hit that milestone this year. Not only that, but he did it faster than any Phillies player in franchise history. 30 home runs before July. That is an absolutely ridiculous pace. Schwarber is locked in, the Phillies are rolling, and the National League is on notice. Two more stories to round out today's show. First, BBC Sport is reporting that American swimmer Gretchen Walsh has broken the 50-meter freestyle world record, and this is the second time it's been broken in just 9 days. Walsh beat the previous mark set by her own training partner, Kate Douglas, by a razor-thin 0.04 seconds. The fact that two training partners have now traded a world record back and forth in under 2 weeks is one of the wildest stories in sport right now. The swimming world is witnessing something genuinely historic. And finally, Formula One is heading to Silverstone this week for the British Grand Prix, and Sky Sports has all the details. It's a sprint weekend at the home of British motorsport, meaning fans get even more on-track action than usual. Sky Sports is also confirming the race will be free-to-air in the UK, so there are no excuses to miss it. Silverstone in the summer, with a sprint format? That is appointment television. All right, everyone. That is your sports rundown for today. If you enjoyed the show, smash that like button, subscribe to Ganai's Sports News, and hit the bell so you never miss a story. We'll see you in the next one.